कुछ मीठा खाने का मन कर रहा है, गुलाब जामुन, हलवा, chocolate ice cream. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you guys doing? I hope everyone is doing good. So if this was you, the one who craves sugar during the day a lot, here is one tip that I got for you that is really gonna help you cut down on your sugar cravings. So guys, I know I was this person who used to eat like a bunch of munch chocolates, dairy milk, and like I used to have a huge number of it. I used to have a stock at my home. Literally, I used to have it one by one, one by one. If I finished one, I would pick out another wrapper. I would eat another chocolate. So that's how addictive it was for me, and it was very hard for me to quit such kind of addiction. But does it mean that I still don't consume sugar? Yes, but it is like very 100 times less than what I used to consume. So today in this video I'm gonna help you how to cut down sugar. So without any further ado, let's get started. So the first tip is very simple, guys. I actually carry these kind of chocolates in my bag. So these are basically, you can take whatever you want. I take Copico, like yeah, I have a few with me, and sometimes I also share it with my friends. Sometimes I eat them myself. If I want to eat something sweet after lunch or just casually, I do eat them. And mornings, so I am telling you, breakfast is something that I have which has no sugar, because I think in the morning you are not supposed to directly put something sugary into your stomach, something basic, something normal, like dosa, idli, poha, or fruits or salads. So that is completely fine. So whatever I do is very simple, but this has helped me reduce my sugar cravings a lot. I have seen changes in it, and you will definitely do. And you can also have your ways to how you cut down on your sugar intake, because this is my way. It will work out for you if you try to do it sincerely. It might not also work out for you, but definitely some of these tips would definitely surely work out for you. And sometimes when I crave for something sugary, I always drink water. So it helps me just mellow down those kind of cravings. Like whenever I feel like, yeah, now I feel like eating a gulab jamun or something, I just drink a sip of water. I try to calm my mind, because you are in an excited state. The rush of blood that you want to eat something very sweet. And I try to control it by having these kind of chocolates, a small chocolates you can have in your bag. That is completely fine, because this chocolates, the number of calories or the amount of harm it's gonna cost you as compared to your huge dairy milk silk or something is very less. Yes, so what you can do is you can still have something like this, but doesn't mean you have a whole packet of like you are a whole packet of Copico or whole packet of mango bites in your home. I just buy them sometimes, and they are in my bag. I eat them sometimes, and sometimes when I eat, when I feel like I eat. I want to eat something sugary, I pick out one of these chocolates and I just eat that. My sugar intake is very less throughout the day. Even my snacking options are very, they are not sugar based at all. I eat some kind of spicy, medium to moderate things only. I do not eat sugary foods. Like I do not, whenever I come from my college, I'm actually pretty hungry. But then what I crave is like punugulu, or, bhaji, or some poha, or some, uggani, or something like that, something like this, or some Maggie or something. But I definitely do not crave like a chocolate cake or maybe a waffle. I do not crave such kind of things, and this is all because the practices I have done so far. And the second tip is gonna be, the first thing I already told you is to have small kinds of chocolates, like mini bites. Okay, mini bites are better than huge bites. Okay, and then having lots of water whenever you feel like you want to eat something sugary. These two tips will definitely help you. And the third tip is, I used to have dry fruit laddu or ragi laddu. I used to order them. My mom used to order it for me because, I did have these sugar cravings. This was like, initially I used to have a lot of chocolates. and then it came down to dry fruit laddu or something, because guys, dry fruit laddu or ragi laddu, they are rich in calcium, they're rich in protein, they are very healthy, nuts or ragi flour, they're really good for you. So try to find alternate substitutes for yourself. Maybe you can also have some besan dry fruit laddu, or maybe you can prepare yourself a peanut chikki. So things like this, choose healthier alternatives, they will also help you. But and also portion control. Suppose, let's say you want to have chocolate cake, but then having a huge slice of chocolate cake is not advisable, because you're only supposed to have a small part of it, because assume how many calories it would have. So please remember how many calories are you taking in whenever you're consuming a particular meal. I do this every time. Whenever I look at a meal, I get it like मैं कितना खा रही हूँ, ज़्यादा तो नहीं हो गया. So I always keep this count in my mind. Okay, sometimes when it's my favorite food, I also like it a lot and I tend to eat it a lot, but I balance the proportion of the kind of curry that I have. Am I having it enough balance? So something like that. And I also always try to add something like kira, carrots, or maybe onions, or what else, beetroot. I also try to add these things, because they are just like my salad every time. When you go to restaurants, they give you a salad. I do that at home as well. Just cutting your kira, onions, or tomatoes, or beetroot doesn't take much time actually. You just need to wash it, you just need to cut it. It's very very simple. I think the most you can do is scrape it. That is a bit of a task, but then if you have a routine every day, that will be much more simpler. So that is what is, guys. Finding alternatives is very important. Like you can have something else also. Like I try to have dry fruit laddu and ragi laddu. You can choose your options. And yeah, and always try to ensure that how many, instead of portion control is very important. That's what I'm saying. I mean, how much you're having, how much calories are you consuming is really important. So that's all for this video, guys. I hope you like this video. If you did so, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'll see you in the very next video. Bye bye.